There we go. Hopefully that illustrates how good this is. Welcome back to our series of videos where we're taking... Hello? Hello? Is everything okay?
No.
Oh, that's what I was worried about, Nick. Yeah, the drugs can make it look like everything's all right. That's the trouble, isn't it?
Yeah.
All they do is hide the symptoms. How bad is she? All right, well, give her a hug from me, and I guess let us know as soon as you know what's happening. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Thank you for letting us know, Nick. I'll let Lisa know.
All right then.
All right, send her our love.
Yeah, we'll do. Okay.
All right. Cheers, Nick. My 90-year-old mum is in hospital with pneumonia. Well, on her way to hospital with pneumonia. Now I've got to focus on doing a video with that going on. I'm just getting the lid open on the sealant, guys, and I'll show you how I'm going to seal this little unit up. I don't know how this will cope with having water in it. I would have liked to have got it into the box, but this distance between the light bar from Endura that we fitted and the light box, it doesn't have quite enough lead. I could solder some extra cable on and get it in, but this method is what I use to seal this auto sealer. This is what I use to seal electronics and anything else that I don't want water getting into, and this works a treat. And then after you've used it, see if I can demonstrate on here. No, I can't. But basically, if you've got anything stuck to stuff that you don't want it to at a later point, you can come back in, and it peels off really, really easy, and it leaves the spot that it was on really clean. I'm just going to go let Lisa know that Nan is in hospital, so she can tell Neo that his Nan's in hospital, and then I'll be back. So we are going to be taking the TRX4, who is called Rex. We do name our vehicles there, guys. Because of how easily this comes off, I'm really not bothered about getting it on my fingers. Now, if this was a component, electrical component that I was worried about getting hot, I might not want to do this. I might want to let it breathe. Sorry if you can't see very well, guys, while I'm doing the poke. I'm just making sure that is nicely sealed in there, and I believe that end's done. I may get myself, let's just wipe my fingers. I may just get myself something, one of these little jobbies that came with the Endura diff grease and shock lube might be good. Sorry, I realise I'm doing that out of shot. Well, we're trying a new camera angle. I'm going to be changing the whole bench setup so we can do some more bench videos for you guys. Yeah, this spatula is working out quite nicely. So I did say that I wasn't going to show you the full wire tidy up, but I'm guessing that is just going to peel straight off of there, so I'm not worried about that. Was there anything else we wanted to seal up? Got one of my dog's hairs stuck to it. Let's get rid of that. Not that would impede it. Just you overuse this as much as you want, but mainly just make sure you've used enough. Right, let's get that off to one side somewhere It won't matter if we just peel it off. I'm going to go grab the hot glue gun, guys. So auto sealer, silicone adhesive sealant is what we're using. You can actually use it to stick things down, but we use the Gorilla Tape, which is linked below for that. I'll link to this as well, guys. For you guys in the States, I'll pop a link out there just in case you get confused about what you're looking for. But don't get confused because it's simple. I will go off and get that, but we're just basically, this video is getting Rex ready for a little bit of an outing. We have, is it in the shot? No, it isn't. So we have 2 more left. Wheels and tyres that are joining the fleet. So these are the Mixed Racing Fusks, which are copies of the Tusk, and that's the heavy one. So, and that is that side. Right, so we're going to fit these. These are going to be getting thrown into the mix. We have a testing video to see how well these do when compared to what we're comparing them to. We're going to be comparing them to the Endurer, the new Endurers, the Kraken Claw. Couldn't think what they were called then for a second. These are Rex's Everydays, which you can see here. His everyday tyres are Louise Champs, also known as the Deepwood, also known as the, what else are they known as? Come on Dwight, think. They're also known as the Fast Tracks Rocco and the Duratrax Deepwood. So while I get these on, I will also go and get the stuff. I will also go and get the hot glue gun. My brain isn't working. Not only has my mother got pneumonia, I've been experiencing what is known as a cytokine storm, and it's basically a huge inflammation spike. So I've been in a lot of pain and I've not been sleeping. So that's not great, especially when you've got a 2.5-year-old who wants to do everything, and he wants to do it now, and he wants to do it at the fastest possible pace. God bless him, because, you know, you're only 2.5 once, and you want to do all the things possible, and I can, you know, I can relate to that. Anywho, let me get these fitted, and then I'll be back with the hot glue gun, and we'll tidy this wire situation up, and we'll make a much better job of that. The missus has got long hair, and it ends up in everything. So the astute among you may have noticed that during the bumper fitting episode, I failed miserably because I didn't put the shackles in, and I have it on authority from that guy at the canyon that no matter what you do, no matter how much thread lock you use or any other methodologies you use to make sure that it doesn't happen, these things will undo and fall out. So we are not expecting these here for a long time, but let's at least start. Have we got a malfunction? Yes, we have. Right, okay, I'll show you how we fix that. We are just going to get a 1.5 and give it a boop. Not my first rodeo. Right. And yeah, we're gonna be putting a generous blob if we can get it to. There we go. We're going to be putting a generous blob of Loctite on the outside of the shackle. And as if by magic, I shall be back in a second and these two will be fitted. Man, this is fiddly. Just in case any of you were doing this after watching this video and have never done it before, because I haven't. This is a nice way of doing it. Just a pair of long nose pliers. I'm making it look much more fiddly than it actually is. There we go, let's get it like that. And I'm just going to add a little dollop to the end of the screw, both sides. Now it's out, just belt and braces. There we go. So we'll see if Mr. Canyon was indeed right about those. Let's get it focused on it. There we go. So there she blows. I think that light looks really good on there. In a minute, you're going to be able to see just how bright it is, because we're going to take it out and we're just going to have a little trail by my local woods. And we're going to pop a camera on top. But first up, I can see by the amount of hot glue that is squirted out. Is it in shot? No, it's not. But we have squirted a lot of hot glue onto the table. So that is a good indicator that we're ready to use the hot glue gun, which is just about ready for a new stick. I think we're okay for a sec or two though. Right, so I'm not going to do the whole thing on camera because you guys are smart enough to see what's going on. We are going to look where it naturally sits. That was way too much. The TRX4 already weighs a ton. We don't want to add a huge amount of weight to it. Have we got enough just to get that last bit done without using a new stick? Sorry for my big head being in the way. I guess this is what they call suffering for your art. I'm literally going out. It's like, it says 0 on there, but I think it feels like -3 outside. And I did this earlier and the footage came out terrible. So now I'm going back out to refilm it for you. Didn't bring my proper setup with me, but that's something like what I can see with my eyes. It's certainly lighting up the floor. Let's change the down lights. That's funky. That's red. Flashing off. And believe it or not, that is white. And that's a warm light. That's actually better, I think. I'll leave it on that one. But I can see everything I need to see. It's definitely casting enough light for me to see what I'm doing. It's casting enough light for me to see that I don't want to go that way. See the lengths we go to, guys, to do the things for you. This is proper ghetto in these woods. There's some really dodgy bits here. There's a little encampment where the local drug crowd meet up just in this wood, and someone was stabbed nearly. They were robbed at knife point recently, just 2 minutes from where my partner and my little boy live. Just to give you an idea, like if I flip the camera around, it is properly dark. There's the moon. It is very dark out here, but this is doing a good job. It can see a good sort of 8 or 10 feet, maybe a little bit more out in front of it. I'm going to switch back to truck cam now because my fingers are falling off. There we go. Hopefully that illustrates how good this is. I don't want to take the piss because I'm back near houses. I don't want to upset the local neighbours. Hopefully that illustrates just how good this setup is. And back to me in the studio, I guess. So there we go, all done, guys. Hopefully this has given you a decent idea on how to prevent water ingress into open electronics like that controller for the lights. And it's also a neat way using a hot glue gun just to keep you know, electrical cables and stuff in the position that you want them in, and so that they're not getting in the way of body mounting systems and stuff like that. And electrics that don't move around are going to cause you a lot less problems than electrics that do. And as you can see by the removal of the spider webbing inside there, it cleans up really nicely. And when you want to remove this, you'll pull it off, and it's like it will look like it's never been on the truck. We've put a little bit of hot glue on that little board there that comes with the light bar on the front, and we've just locked down all of the electronics in there. That's super simple, guys. I know a lot of you might be rolling your eyes saying that, oh God, this is so obvious, it's so simple. But so many people forget to do these things or neglect to do these things, and then they end up with trouble. So I hope this was a nice, easy one for you, and I hope you enjoyed the little run out in the woods. I will see you all in the next one, and remember, no matter the question, love is always the answer. Bye for now.